Molly, thank you. Today, the Florida State Board of Education voted to adopt two rules that some organizations, like Florida Equality, feels threatens to remove the professional licenses of teachers if they violate the new rules.
After almost an hour of public comment and presentation by the Deputy Chancellor of the Florida State Board of Education, the motion passed. News 6's Carolina Cardona joins us now live in the newsroom with the latest. Carolina.
Ginger, school librarians in Florida are now required to undergo specialized state training on the new rules for what can and cannot go in school media centers. The training is a result of a state law that passed last year that aimed at putting a lot more control over how schools instruct and talk about race, gender identity, and sexual orientation.
These plans and certifications are required by various Florida statutes. This rule also incorporates a new library media training required by House Bill 1467, which underwent a rigorous development process in order to be put in place.
Today, the State Board of Education approved a new law.
Those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 That requires school library employees and teachers to complete training sessions each year so they know how to increase their research into library books and instructional materials. Criteria specific to library books include that books be free of pornography and material considered harmful to minors under state law.
I'm asking you to strengthen the language in the library training so that it can't be manipulated to exploit any loopholes. When graphic sexual content is present, it overrides the stated literary value. Once a child consumes the content, it's irreversible and the damage is already done.
Prior to approving the rule, more than a dozen people voiced their concerns.
That basically tells librarians that you need to be careful and make sure it has serious literary value before it comes in our libraries. The DOE actually changed our verbiage and put in their own sentences for that slide 10, and it has the exact opposite. So I'd like you to look at that.
That section there on slide 10 is copied directly from the law. And so what we wanted to make sure is that we were clear about what the law said.
The training provides information that descriptions or representations of nudity and sexual content in books would have to meet various criteria to be considered harmful to minors.
And I'm asking you all to not just rubber stamp this training and actually make the changes that we need to make this training great and protect our kids. In an email to News 6, Orange County's teacher union president said, while the governor and the Florida Board of Education are focused on creating unnecessary rules to fix a problem that didn't exist and arduous tasks for our already overburdened teachers, the real crisis they should be focused on is the massive teacher shortage and low pay. Now, one of the board members said that while they can't change the language to the statute, they can certainly provide information for the state legislature to review it. In the newsroom, Carolina Cardona, News 6. Back to you guys.